Welcome back to Zee Mystery, the channel where the world's deepest secrets, hidden truths, and mysterious events are revealed with full reality and emotion. Today's story is not just about a volcanic eruption, it's about something far more shocking. A volcano that had been silent for thousands of years suddenly exploded with enormous force, sending ash into space and disrupting flights across multiple countries, including India. Why did it erupt? Why now? And is this the beginning of a much bigger geological event? Tonight, we uncover every detail, from the first tremor beneath the Earth to the ash cloud that traveled thousands of miles. Let's begin. In the deserts of Ethiopia stands a mountain, silent, motionless, forgotten. This was Hayli Gubbi, a volcano that had not erupted for thousands of years. To the locals, it was just a dead mountain, cold, quiet, lifeless. But deep beneath the ground, something was happening. Something powerful, something nobody could see. Under this silent volcano, the Earth was preparing for a moment that would change the skies. Far below the surface lies the mantle, where rocks are so hot they melt into liquid fire, magma. In East Africa, a huge geological process had been happening for decades. The Earth's plates were pulling apart, slowly, quietly, creating cracks deep underground. This region is known as the East African Rift, a place where scientists believe a new ocean may form in the future. As these plates moved, magma began rising, searching for a way out, building pressure every single year. Hayli Gubbi remained silent on the surface, but inside, pressure was reaching its limit. And then, without warning, it happened. A massive explosion tore through the mountain. A thunderous sound shook the desert. The ground split open. Fire and molten rock shot into the sky. People miles away felt the earth trembling beneath their feet. Within minutes, the sky turned black. A gigantic plume of ash rose upward, higher, higher, until it reached the edge of space. This was not just an eruption. It was the awakening of a giant. The ash cloud rose 10 to 15 kilometers high. Satellites captured the monstrous dark plume spreading like a scar across the atmosphere. Weather scientists reported. The ash was drifting across East Africa. The wind currents shifted violently. The cloud was expanding rapidly. It would not stay in Ethiopia for long. Sunlight disappeared. Day turned into night. Animals panicked. People ran for shelter. It felt like the end of the world. As the ash cloud moved across the Red Sea and toward the Arabian Peninsula, something shocking happened. The ash began moving toward India. Aviation authorities issued emergency alerts because volcanic ash is deadly for aircraft. It melts inside jet engines, it blocks cockpit windows, it shuts down navigation systems, and it makes visibility zero. Airlines immediately reacted. Flights were diverted. Many were canceled. Several changed routes and altitude. Pilots were warned to avoid East African airspace completely. A volcano in Ethiopia disrupting flights thousands of miles away. This was the power of nature. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, life changed instantly. Entire villages were covered in black ash. The sky remained dark for hours. People struggled to breathe. Water sources became contaminated. Crops were damaged. Roads and trees disappeared under layers of ash. Fear spread everywhere. One elderly resident said, "We thought the world was ending, the sky turned black, and the air tasted like fire. The eruption was not just a natural event, it was a human crisis. Scientists began analyzing the eruption, and their findings shocked the world. The East African Rift is expanding every year. The ground is splitting. A massive tear is forming on the continent, and one day it may form a new ocean. This means the eruption of Hayli Gubbi may not be an isolated event. It might be the first sign of a much bigger geological shift. More volcanoes may awaken, more earthquakes may strike, and Africa's map might look completely different in the future. The Earth is changing, and we are witnessing it in real time. Scientists call this process rifting volcanism. Here's what happened. As the plates pulled apart, magma rose upward. Pressure built inside the volcanic chamber. The chamber became unstable. A weak point formed under Hayli Gubbi. And then, boom, the pressure exploded. This was not a random eruption. It was the result of a deep Earth movement from thousands of kilometers beneath us. The planet is alive, and it reminded us of its power. Experts warn, more volcanic activity is likely. Earthquakes may increase, climate patterns could shift, flights will continue to face risks. Ash clouds might influence global temperatures. Eastern Africa may undergo major changes in the coming decades. The eruption of Hayli Gubbi was a message, a warning, a sign, a reminder that the Earth is constantly evolving and nothing on this planet is permanent. This was the story of a volcano that woke up after thousands of years and shocked the world from Africa to India. If you found this story intense and eye-opening, make sure to subscribe to Zee Mystery, where we uncover the world's hidden truths, terrifying events, and real-life mysteries. See you in the next video. Stay curious, stay safe. This is Zee Mystery, signing off.